What's up guys, this is Steve for Android at Night, and loads of you guys have been asking me to do a video showing you what is on my phone. So I'm going to start by showing you my home screen setup, and then I'm going to show you some of the apps that I use every day. Loads of you guys were asking me what this clock, date and weather widget is, and it's a Zooper widget from the Noizy icon pack. I've then tweaked it a little bit, I've resized it, I've also gone into the layers and got rid of all the background, so this just means the whole thing is transparent and I just have that text widget on my home screen. Then at the bottom here, we've got these three icons on the left, and these are using the Simpax icon pack. Because I'm running Nova Launcher with the dock hidden, it means I can put that weather widget to the right of these icons and it looks as if it's in the dock. And this weather widget is another Zooper widget, and it's from a pack called Nougat. And then the wallpaper that I'm using is Thunderstorm Live Wallpaper Pro. Because I have the Pro version, I can set this to minimalist mode, which just gives me the rain and the lightning strikes. I then have it set to randomize the bolt color, which just makes the whole thing look a little bit more interesting and a little bit more colorful. As well as using Nova Launcher, I've got Snap Swipe Draw set up to show me a page of widgets, and this is completely accessible from anywhere on my phone by just pulling down from the top right hand corner. This dark sky widget is great. It will tell you if it's going to rain in the next hour, and the actual dark sky app is my favorite weather app of all time. If it says that it's going to rain in the next 15 minutes, you can almost guarantee that it will rain in the next 15 minutes. If you say you get caught under a bridge or something, or you're sheltering from the rain and you need to know how long it will be until the rain eases up, this is the best weather app I found to do that. And it has this really cool satellite image which will show you where all the cloud formations are. So then in Nova I have it set so I can swipe up to launch all of my apps a la the Google Pixel. So I'm going to quickly run you through some of the most used apps on my phone. So in this folder we have Snapseed, and this is by far my favorite editing app for Android. We've then got an app called Time-Lapse Video, which is what I use to create time lapses. We then have Prisma, which will let you turn your photos into paintings, Autodesk Sketch, which actually I don't really use anymore, and PhotoScan by Google. My customization folder is a little bit too large to go through in this video, but if you want to see that, I am going to be doing a top 10 Android customization apps in the next couple of weeks. But you can see I have it set up so I have different folders within my customization folder. I then have a load of different wallpaper apps, and again I'm going to be doing a video on these in the very near future. But as a little taster, I think Facets is probably my favorite of all time. It has these really nice geometric style wallpapers, and a lot of them are either just on a black background or like a plain pastel color. This works fantastically well for minimal setups, so I do use this quite a lot, and it's probably my favorite wallpaper app of the year. So a little quick look at my games folder, and again I'm going to be doing a couple of videos on games in the very near future. But you can see I've got a mix here of sort of casual games that I play on my phone. Then there's sort of the more hardcore ones like Shadowgun Dead Zone or Blitz Brigade, and I play these using a GameSir controller. And again, I've been saying this a lot in this video, I have a video coming out on the GameSir controller very soon. It's going to be my top 5 Android gadgets video, and I'm going to include another GameSir controller to give away. So if you are interested in winning a GameSir, make sure you're subscribed and you'll know when that video comes out. Then in my life folder, we've got Calendar, we've got Google Fit, we've then got Sleep as Android and Headspace, and these are two of my favorite apps. Sleep as Android will track your sleep and it will wake you up during a period of a light sleep cycle, which is really useful. So then in my news folder, we've just got the standard Google News and weather. We then also have Drippler, and this is a great app if you want to be getting tech news, especially if you're centered around Android. It'll give you different app lists, different updates. It'll just generally keep you in the loop for what is going on with Android. So then if we go into my social folder, I am still using Fenix as my Twitter app of choice. I will probably do a video in the future of Fenix versus Flamingo, because they're definitely my two favorite clients. And then the rest of these are pretty standard, but instead of the official Facebook app, I'm using an app called Swipe. This allows you to add passwords and different themes and stuff. This allows you to add passwords and different themes to your Facebook app, and it's a little bit more stable than the stock Facebook app, and it doesn't drain as much battery life or resources. Then in my stuff folder, again, these are all fairly standard. I've got Google Photos, Evernote, Google Keep. I still use KeepSafe, which is that Vault app which lets you hide videos and pictures. Then we've got Google Drive, Google Docs, Downloads, and Solid Explorer, which is by far my favorite file manager for Android. Then we'll have a little look in my tools folder. So I've got Remote Desktop for Chrome, which I don't really use anymore as I've recently got a Chromecast. We then have Macro Droid, which is my favorite app of the year, which lets you really easily automate everything on your phone. We then have Alfred, and this will let you turn your smartphone into a security camera that is sort of motion sensitive, has a kind of primitive night mode and stuff like that, and I'll be doing a video on that in the future as well. If you do a lot of writing on your phone, I really recommend Native Clipboard. This will save all the stuff that you copy, and you're not going to get rid of it if you copy something else. So you basically have a big clipboard of everything you've ever copied, and you can just pull data from there. SD Made is an app I really highly recommend if you want to free up some space on your Android phone. It will get rid of cached files and stuff like that from applications. I've recently got a Daydream headset, so we've got the Daydream app and Full Drive, which is kind of a third-party VR launcher, I guess. It's not as good as Daydream, but I am going to be doing a video on that in the future to explain why Daydream, I think, is where mobile VR should be, and it's been a really good experience, so I'm going to have a video coming out on that very soon. Then finally, I have a YouTube folder, so I've got the YouTube Studio app, which lets me keep up to date with all of your comments and stuff like that. AZ Screen Recorder, which lets me record my screen for tutorials. Record Forge 2, which is what I'm currently using to record my voice. I use this with a Rode SmartLav microphone. I've then got Subscriber Count, which is what gives me that widget which I use with Snap Swipe Draw, and then also the YouTube app, because a YouTube folder needs a YouTube app. So there you are, guys, that is what is on my phone. Thank you very, very much for watching. Please do like, comment and subscribe. Your response to my most recent videos has been sensational. I love that you're really enjoying them. You're all commenting and liking and subscribing, and it's crazy. Thank you just so much for that. It's really given me this extra boost to keep making these videos. I've really tried to up my production values and stuff like that, and you guys seem to be really enjoying it. I'm now rambling, so I'm going to stop, but thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.